music is loud again. Oh, we're better. Hello everyone. It's me, Christine, again. Welcome back to my cooking channel. Simply Stewart over here, related to Martha, yes. Welcome on in. It's Saturday. Yes, that's correct. Not on Wednesday when I was somehow convinced it was Saturday. But today is Saturday. Where I am in Ottawa, Canada, the weather is quite lovely. Like, it's been raining off and on, and then this morning I woke up and it was like 10 degrees and there was condensation on the window, and I'm like, winter is coming. 10 degrees Celsius, which is chilly. And now it's 21 degrees, which is like summer again. Like, the variance is wild, that's all I'm saying. Like, what is happening? I guess that means fall is coming, right? When the weather starts to like swing. It's crazy. Like in the morning, it's like cold and fall, and then in the afternoon, it's like it's like you can go tanning. But wear sunscreen. Yeah, the weather is all over the place. I kind of don't remember weather being all over the place when I was younger. But maybe that's just because I wasn't paying attention and I was like more concerned with like, did I get the real Adidas track pants, the tearaways, or were they the fake ones that my mom got for me at Walmart? You know, like that's what I was thinking about instead of, what is the deviation in the weather? So I don't know. It could just be bias and like what I was paying attention to as a child. I just feel like I just don't remember it. No, it was more stable then? Okay. So maybe I'm right, who knows? All right, let's take my name off. You know my name, I think, I hope. Where is Ben? He is somewhere. He got me tea. So thanks, Ben. Here, let's move the computer so you don't have to stare at that. Actually, let's just move chat slightly so I can see you better. We're on Ben's computer, navigating Ben's computer. Everything is way too big because he's a blind boomer and it's just weird. All right, there we go. All right, welcome on in to the mods, the dogs, the cat. I said that in the wrong order, but yeah, everyone welcome. If you haven't been here in a while, welcome. This is the welcome party because I'm doing party stuff. I'm doing party prep for my sister's party, actually, later tonight. Where's Jen? She's in her new home, correct, Casey, yes. She's not here. She's at home preparing for her party. Today we're making charcuterie for my sister, who just got a new house and she's having a little housewarming party. So I was like, oh, I'd love to bring charcuterie, let me take care of that. And she's like, okay, sure, whatever. And she doesn't know what I'm gonna do. But I have a fun idea. We know I don't cook well, I don't bake well, and no one wants my weird egg breakfasts. Fair, okay, whatever. So the only thing I'm like, I guess good at, sort of, like whatever, that's all subjective, who cares? Is making charcuterie boards, because you don't have to cook anything, there's not much to mess up. It's basically just decorating. And as a former nail artist, I think I could decorate, you know? I've done charcuterie boards. I did a Halloween one where it was like black and red. That was pretty sick. I did an Easter board. Praise be that one. That was a good one. Yeah, I like making themed charcuterie boards because just like any board is, okay, whatever. There's meat, there's cheese, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But I have an idea that's like kind of silly to fit the theme of my sister getting a new house. So I thought it would be funny. Now, I don't know if this is gonna fit into everyone else's sense of humor, but that's fine. Like, you don't know my sister, or you kind of do, I guess. But she's like me, we're a little unhinged sissies, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we're just gonna prepare, and I'm covering it so, you know, it didn't get dirty overnight or whatever, because it's clean. But cheers. Grab your tea, grab your water. We're gonna make some charcuterie. Charcuterie. Did that originate from French? It's spelt like it did. Just like the way it looks like it's a French word. Am I correct? Or I literally have no idea. I just thought that is probably a possibility. The tea is hot. The tea is good today. Oh, I missed a super chat? What did I miss? No, I didn't. Y'all lying to me. Detectives are off the clock, it appears. I do think charcuterie is French. C'est français là, ben là. Okay, let me grab the things I need to cut first, okay? I got probably way too much stuff for this little board. So I got her a new board. This was at the local Ottawa Farmers Market. I picked it up last weekend. It says Joseph Henri, not sponsored by Joseph. Fun fact, when I picked up this nice wood plank, like handmade by some local dude, he's very proud of his work, and he was like talking to me and telling me like how my sister should clean it and like all these things. And I'm like, okay, got it. And when I went to like pay like with a credit card, he like took out a book that had a bunch of handwritten receipts, and he started like writing it down like on paper. And it just like made me realize how much the world has changed, you know? Because I remember that way when I was a child, like that's how people would document and invoice things. They would use that like transfer paper and like write it down like a written invoice, and then it transfers under if you want a copy. But he had like a book like that and with like a bunch of tiny notes and papers handwritten. And I'm like, I'm literally about to tap on this thing you just handed me, because like that's also the only way you can accept payment in a lot of these places. But then he was also writing it down. So I found that very endearing. I was like, collect your receipts, Joseph, you got this. However, wait, the story continues. Because Ben and I like to take a walk around sometimes at the farmer's market, I don't want to carry my purse or whatever. So sometimes I have my credit card in his, in his pocket, because I'm just like, oh, can you just carry this for me, whatever. So like I go to pay and I go like this to Ben, to like, can I have my card? And the sales guy said something like, oh yeah, I gotta get that for her. Or like, I can't even remember what it was. It's like, yeah, he's got you covered, or like something like that. I don't remember his exact words, but it was that vibe. And I was like, yep. I didn't even bother, but it's just like so funny. And Ben just looks at me like, yeah, like we both know. It's just like, he's just, it's fine. He's like 74 and he belongs to another world that I certainly do not exist in or live in. yeah, my man is paying for me. I'm like, he just has my card, but that's fine. I just didn't even bother. Like, I feel like past me would have corrected him or something, but like, I'm like, I don't care, I just laughed. Very old school. Yes, I actually was using Ben for his money when I bought my sister the charcuterie board. So Ben paid for my sister's charcuterie board. What do you mean women can work? I know, it's crazy. All right, let's grab some ingredients, because I have a ton. Hope you enjoy my little farmer's market lore. Sweet man though, wonderful products. I like, can you see like all the wood? It's very cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do my cheese plan first, because there's two things I wanna do. So I need the cheese and the olives. This is like a two-part charcuterie. I'm gonna put this aside for a sec. Also, here's the board. See, it has like red wood in it, which I thought was kind of cool. And it has this, so you could slide it. I thought it was unique. I like the red stripes. It's very racing, sort of. That's a lot of cheese. Honestly, I didn't think this was like that big of a board. I wanted a bigger one, but he was out of stock. This is the biggest board he had. Okay, but first, I'm gonna show you something. You need to see something. Hold on. I saved it on Instagram. So I do be saving things on Instagram. I'm just like you. Okay. You can kind of tell if I tilt my phone. Okay, that is a charcuterie board, but it is a checkerboard of like a white cheese and olives. It's a symmetrical, it looks like a psychotic person made it or something. Like the guy from American Psycho. So I'm like, you know what? That's actually cute and aesthetic. It looks very aesthetic. So what I'm thinking is I have like a 2-part charcuterie going on. Is I bought these little serving trays that are easy to like move around, and I have 2 of them. So when I get to her place later today for her housewarming party, I will have the main like charcuterie, you know, whatever here, and the theme you'll see. And then I'll have 2 of these plates on the side, one of which will be that actually really cool looking checkerboard of cheese and olives. Aesthetic, yeah, it looks like a chessboard. And then the other one will be like a chocolate dessert one. So we're gonna prepare those 2. I'm not actually making the desserts, I bought some, but whatever. But I kind of really liked the aesthetic of that chessboard, whatever you wanna call it. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. So I have bricks of cheese, as you can see. And I'm gonna prepare it in this guy. So I'm also thinking of like transport, right? Like if I put it on here, then I just don't have room for everything else I need to do. And this, maybe I can fill it nicely and then like, you know, transfer it. And then it won't like fall out. We'll see. If it doesn't work out, I'll just have a lot of cheese. I'll just give her the bricks. Gorgeous idea, thank you. I thought it was cool. So I have enough of the same cheese. So cheese first. I did watch a couple like Instagram tutorials on how to do it. And then we have large olives because it has to kind of match the size. If they're too small and dinky, like it might look kind of weird. You know, I kind of want them to be raised up. So I have garlic stuffed olives with Chardonnay and herbs. Oh my God, so fancy. Chardonnay, what? And then I have Kalamata, I can never pronounce this. Kalamata? It's one of those words I just can't do. Kalamata is usually what I say, but I know that's not it. It's the black olives that are pitted, so no one's gonna die at the party. I don't wanna. Okay, Ben just told me this is the wrong cutting board. What cutting board do I use then, Ben? This one? Okay, I'll use this one. Sorry. Stop backseat charcuterieing me. Give me my credit card. All right. Is there like a special knife to use to cut cheese? Like, does it matter? I don't know. So I have 2 different types of cheese and 3x those cheeses just to see which one works or cuts better. So one of them is a little bit taller, so I'm kind of hoping it's not this one. I prefer the slightly shallower one. I think that would look better because I'm gonna end up like keeping that height, right? So let's try this and hope that organic meadow medium cheddar cheese works for this purpose. Someone get this lady a cheese knife. What makes it a cheese knife? Serious question. When's Jen coming? She's not. She's at her house getting ready for her housewarming party that I'm catering. I'm not catering. I'm just making charcuterie. But let's pretend I'm catering it. That's funny. When I show up at her door, I'll be like, caterers here. We have a cheese knife. Okay, what is it? Where is it? I don't know. There's 3 knives there. I don't think those are it. It came in a cheese set. Where is that? Like the small dinky ones, like for serving? Well, that's not what I mean. I need like a big one. Right, I need like a long one so I can do this. I wish we could show you pics in chat. I know, right? Be careful. Your knife is fine. Thank you, poor tomato. We'll see. Let me just test, okay? We gotta make a cube. I'm gonna just draw a line. If this is cut in 3, will it be? This is geometry. This is why we took geometry. Don't use that one. Well, which one? Ben, use the other big one. There's like 3 other big ones. Shrimply Caterers satisfies all your charcuterie needs. Can you satisfy the detectives and let us know if we can expect any more toppers this year? Yes, maybe a couple. Oh wait, maybe more than a couple. Technically, yeah, this year. Okay, I'm using this one. This big one, I don't see the difference, but whatever. Do the US and Canada think cheddar cheese is fancy? Not necessarily, I don't know. I don't think this is like, this isn't super fancy cheese. This is just whatever Ben bought with my credit card. I'm scared. I gotta make a line to make sure it's even. This is too high stress. I need a fucking ruler out here. Honestly, that's a great idea. Let me get a ruler. Don't worry, I won't touch it, but I just wanna see if this is exactly, it's 3.5 inches. Okay, so that means this should be, that's kind of where I put the line. All right, not so bad. We measure. Cheddar cheese is a basic cheese, but it's delicious, yeah, I don't know. I usually like the white cheddar. Is there actually a difference, or is it just the orange cheddar gets dyed and they are literally the same? Because if there's a plate of cheese in front of me, I'm picking the white cheddar, but like I don't know why. The orange one just reminds me of like Kraft Dinner or something, like it's like a dye or powder. Is that true, or is it actually a different cheese and there's like an orange cow? I don't know. The taste is different? Okay, I don't know. All right, we're cubing. Don't breathe. We shall not crumble under pressure. We need a clean cut. Ooh, this is giving me resistance. Uh-oh, I see a little bit of a tear though. See, this is what I was worried about. Like if it gets like a crumble piece, that's why we got Havarti, which is a little bit softer in case this happened. I'm doing it slowly. I do not, you shall not crumble, do not crumble. You'll ruin my checkerboard vibes. Okay, okay. So this is geometry. Welcome back to grade 6. We are making right angles. Wait, that's not it. Yes, it is, 90 degrees. Like what? Oh my God, I was at our supermarket today, which is called Loblaws. Sorry, not today, yesterday. And they had like nostalgia throwback t-shirts, I guess. They sell t-shirts at our supermarket. Loblaws for Canadians. And there was like a Backstreet Boys t-shirt and an NSYNC t-shirt and Britney Spears and 98 Degrees, like the band. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I almost bought one. I kind of want to go back and get like a Backstreet Boy t-shirt. That's just so random. I mean, I know like whatever, millennial lore is in whatever, but I work for Loblaw. So is it Loblaw or Loblaws? I still don't know. But like also, is that licensed product? Because it has me a little bit confused how all those people, including 98 Degrees, who I don't think has like done any comeback tours, correct me if I'm wrong, like are they licensing products right now? Or is everyone just doing it anyways? Because if I'm their lawyer, I'm contacting Mr. Loblaws, because those are everywhere across Canada. Why is that my first thought? I mean, okay, I mean, I know why. Because I appreciate protecting your IP, but anyways. I do like the t-shirts. I think I'm gonna go pick up a BSB one. Okay, this is working. I'm shocked. As long as you do it really slow. Now, I might not have a perfect square at the end, so there might be a little bit of cheese waste. That won't be wasted because like I'll keep it. Maybe we'll put it in a breakfast burrito or something. Yeah, there's gonna be one that's a little bit too long to be a perfect square. And again, I'm just kind of, oh, no, a tiny chunk came out. It's okay, it came off of that one. I think the edge should be cut because the edge is kind of not imperfect. Everyone hold your breath. And yes, we washed our hands before this. Everyone relax. Okay, here's the extra scraps for you. 98 Degrees is still touring, really? Because I thought like Nick was pretty busy with like all those reality shows. You were always a Step/S Club. I don't know Steps, but I do recall S Club. S Club, there ain't no party like an S Club party. Gonna show you how. Everybody get down tonight. Remember when music was like so uplifting? I don't know. The only difference between white cheddar versus orange cheddar is the natural vegetable coloring that is used to make the orange. Thank you, amateur nail art. Interesting. All right, we learning. We be learning. Okay, let's put these in here. All right, let me show you. So this is working, so I'm gonna continue on with this type of cheese. But then the idea is, right, like I separate it and then I put the olives in perfect spaces. So there is a little bit of it falling off, but it's okay, we can take those pieces off. But this is like a healthy chunk of cheese for someone to take. Ben's concern was that the piece would be like too big for people to be like, oh, I wanna put this giant chunk of cheese in my mouth. But I feel like once people have wine and stuff, like they're gonna destroy this board. At first, no one's gonna touch it. Here's my prediction, because it's gonna look way too cool and some people, oh, I'm not touching that, it's so pretty. But then just wait, it'll be destroyed. Okay, let's move these. And actually, I'm gonna keep this shape since they were cut from the same, not cloth, but you know what I mean? Well, just give me 1 second. I need a tissue. In the box. Who likes making charcuterie? I'm gonna do a poll. Sorry, pardon me. Pardon charcuterie. Right here, I loved Steps. Maybe it was a more British thing. I don't know. Okay. You're going to a party. What do you bring? Charcuterie? Home-cooked goods. Like you fucking cooked something in the oven, you baked whatever. Drinks or nothing, I forgot. Which one are you? And drinks can mean any type of drink. You could bring fucking 7-Up for all I care. Except don't, 7-Up's not good. It just, 7-Up and Sprite, like I literally taste Smirnoff vodka when I smell 7-Up and Sprite. There's just too much of an association that was ingrained into my smell senses when I was young. It cannot be undone, unfortunately. So I cannot, I cannot drink Sprite or 7-Up. Or Red Bull. Pineapple upside down cake from the grocery store. Buying something is also a good one. That's kind of what I would usually do. Like, I'm not gonna make charcuterie for anyone. You know, this is my sister and whatever, it's a bit different. But if I'm going to like someone's holiday party or something, like I do not make anything. I will bring a bottle of wine and go buy like a dessert or whatever. I'm definitely buying something. No one wants what I can make. Usually bake something. That's good if you know what you're doing, and then it's probably really rewarding for people to try it and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. What'd you put in it? I'll check the poll after. All right, we gotta concentrate. Let's go. Cannot afford to lose any of these cubes. So we gotta fill that platter. Aha. Now I'm also cutting this way, so I make sure I have a square. Yeah, here we go. Also, I've now used 2 knives. I don't know why I am using this knife. Maybe I should switch back to the other one. Literally for no reason, I'm dirtying 2 knives. I wash my hands before. Everyone can relax. I will not hear it anymore. You guys cannot backseat my charcuterie. I should probably do the long cut. Oh, no! See, it is a lot to like get through. It's very thick cheese. And if you fuck it up, then you don't get a square. But like it really requires like pushing down on the knife. But slowly, or else it'll kind of crumble. Because this cheddar looks like slightly aged, do you know what I mean? Like how it has a little bit of like dryness, like its skin is a little bit dry, like it's winter, you know? When my boyfriend and I go on a road trip, we make what we call a charcuterie, and then we keep in a cooler. That's so cute, I love that. I do that unintentionally. Well, it's not on a board, but like in a Ziploc baggie. Like I'll throw random shit in. When we drive to Montreal to like go on a plane somewhere, a 2-hour drive, I like throw a bunch of veggies and whatever random meat or oat balls I have in the car. When I worked at a hospital, I would make treats twice a year for everyone. They would go nuts when I would bring them in. I miss that. Aw, that's nice. When I worked in the government, I would bring in PR goodies that were sent to me and everyone went nuts for them. Like I would bring in David's tea, I would bring in, there was like a chocolate company who would send stuff to me. What else? Sometimes when I got like a cake for some silly reason, like HOLO Taco Remix Collection or whatever, maybe not that one, because that one I saved in the freezer, but other reasons we got a cake for for a video, and I would bring in the extras, or there was cupcakes one year, I think that was for our first anniversary, and my coworkers like loved that. So that's kind of why we called it the tea club, because I had like infinite, endless amounts of David's tea to supply our little squad with at work. But RIP to that, there's just no more of that post-COVID. Okay, this brick is shorter. This brick is short. than the other one because I don't need to cut the end. Now the end isn't like perfectly cut, but I'm just worried if I cut such a thin part off, it's gonna break and flake. Does that make sense? Tip, have an influencer work bestie, right? I know, such a perk. People didn't even realize it. Okay, I'm gonna start offloading some of this cheese on here because I wanna know how much more to cut. Let me just make sure you can see. And then also, this will be easier, so. I'll do the olives last. Let's see, okay? So I basically just remove. I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, what's the best way to do this? So I take out the piece that makes the checkerboard. Yeah. I mean, See, there's some that flake off, so I'm gonna pull this. And yes, I already washed this tray, and I do want it directly on the tray because I want a black background. This is a food tray. I got it online. They're kind of so handy, you know, like it's so handy just to have like random trays like this, especially ones with a lip. Because charcuterie boards are great and beautiful, but like sometimes I just want something that has a lip, like the no mess mat. Maybe a little bigger, because what if it's food or there's like, I don't know, some pickled juice or like something, or like the tomato's gonna roll off. You know what I mean? Like, why don't they make more charcuterie boards with a bit of an edge? Am I crazy? Oh my God, this is gonna work perfectly. I cannot even believe this. Oops, that one. Okay, that's not very square. We fucked that one up. Oh my God, this is actually the perfect, now will it work this way? Accoutrement is a fun word. Whoa, what does that mean? I saw chat was working. What was your favorite cheese and accoutrement? I don't even know that word. Accoutrement? Is that what you mean? Or maybe my French sucks? I don't know. Did I miss a super chat? Oh, let me close the poll. So I'm using like one finger to do things now. You're going to a party, what do you bring? Only 9% said charcuterie. The size of that cheese is ridiculous. Ben, well, what are you bringing? Your blueberry muffins? 41% are bringing home-cooked goods. 34% are bringing drinks. I mean, that is the easy one. And 16% are nothing I forgot. Ben, it's cute, okay? You don't have to eat it. No, that's the one that doesn't look like a square. Okay, the bricks are not the same, which is pissing me off, because like one is clearly a little bit taller. I think it's gonna be so perfect. Will it, oh, what the hell happened to this guy? Oh, he lost a chunk. Will it, yes! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Perfect square, level 10. Guys, it fits perfectly. I mean, almost. Maybe this one's a little, like, maybe I can afford to space them slightly more. But like, look at this. I don't want to tilt it too much, but they are perfectly, I will take like a proper overhead shot after, and you'll be like, oh my Lord. Yes, she is chefing. Okay, so we could save a few cheesies. Save some extra cubes in case anyone wants more large chunks of cheese in their mouth. So I didn't end up needing this or all three of the Havardis. Let's put this in a zippy and then throw them back in the fridge for, I don't know. Ben, what can you make that's full of cheese? We should make one of those, you know when you go to like an Italian restaurant and they have a cheese bowl and then they like drown your actual food in just like a giant bowl of cheese? Can I just make that bowl with all of this cheese that I have? All right, I'm just throwing these back in the fridge. All right, phase 1 is complete. We've got the cheese. Phase 2 is olives, okay? And then I'll put it in the fridge, just like this. But yeah, so I'm gonna do alternating rows. So I'll do like green, black, and then I have a little sprig of thyme to decorate on top, because that's what I saw on Instagram, and I was like, okay, that's pretty sick, you know? Makes it look fancy. Next stream, Beyyynn cooking homemade mac and cheese. Ah, yes, a cheese wheel pasta. Yeah, that's what I meant. This stream is making me realize I have a passion for charcuterie. Ew, olives. Oh! How dare you? I love olives. Black and green. Let's do a poll. What olive? Black. Green. Ew. Neither. There you go. You're watching at work. I'm telling your boss, on my 19th day in a row, two job problems. I recommend fondue. I have done fondue, like, or not myself, maybe once or twice. I just find it's like too messy. I'm like, I can't be bothered. I might wanna, you know what? I'm gonna lay them on paper towel first, so they're not like sopping. Just because I fear if they're like too wet, it's gonna like be a little nasty, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just let them camp out for a second, absorb some of the like liquid. I think that's the right decision. Yeah. I had a friend in high school eat from a jar of olives in a really disturbing manner. What was disturbing about it? Just that they didn't have a plate? What's the problem with that? There was a girl in mine and Ben's, where we met actually, a grad class of like 10 people. And I swear every seminar, she used to take out her Ziploc baggie of carrots and just crunch on them in the middle of the class. Now there's 10 people, so this is a very small room. And like, it's fine, sometimes people like eat a little bit. But the carrots make a lot of noise in a small group. And everyone would just look at her and be like, what are you doing? It was just a lot. And I would just be like perplexed, because I would never do that. I wouldn't want everyone to look at me. Even if I didn't, like, say I just did it because I was like, had a dumb moment. And then I realized, because everyone was looking at me. And then I'm like, why are they looking at me? Oh, because I'm like making so much noise in a class of 10 people. But like zero awareness, zero care, didn't care. And I'm just like, I can't understand that. Like, I still think about it. I'm just like, how? How do you just not, like, go through life totally not caring about some tiny social decorum things? And it's really not even that, like, people chewing food, that bothers me. Like, I'm not saying that I'm overly sensitive. I'm just saying it was a strange context with 10 people listening to a lecture to make so much noise. Like, it's one thing to like eat during the lecture. Like, you don't have to eat, maybe wait, whatever, if you like you're starving. But another thing to chew, like chomp, like mouth open, chewing carrots. and then not carrot. Like, that was crazy. Ben and I still remember that. Okay, these olives have garlic in them and some of them fell out, so I can't use those ones. But I kind of like them stuffed. Like, they look cute. They look like they have little tails, garlic stuff, and that's fancier. So we're gonna put those in the middle, and then I'll like adjust the cheese as I go. Bloop. See, this is perfect because they're like big, you know? And what I could do is leave some of these skewers. Like, I got these like whatever charcuterie skewers that have a gold little accent. And I could stab the cheese or the olive and like leave a couple there so people can like pick it up with that. Or I could leave a little like cup of them beside if we don't want to disturb the olives. Being hungry makes you not care, but like, is anyone really like that hungry? Like, I need to eat 7 carrots right now. Like, I don't know, because she did that every fucking week, I swear to God, for like months. I still think about Carrot Girl. I wonder where she is now. She's like in chat. Okay, I need like a spoon to get the rest of it. Hey, Carrot Girl, how you doing? This was like 12 years ago or something too. Come on. Some of them are losing their garlic. Oh no. Wait, how many more do I need? I just saved your life. Get back in there. No! Its garlic came out of its butt. That's what it looks like. Okay. And okay. And that's it for, wait, turn around. All right, the rest will be black olives, so we can put these back. Get back in there. It also might be paying attention problem. Eating something crunchy helps me stay in focus. I don't think that's what it was. You're being way too generous. And I tend to do that. I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt, like too much. Like, at least that's what Ben says. But I don't think that's what it is. You can kind of tell from someone's like demeanor, or if they're like looking, or they're trying to, you know, be careful. I don't know. I was not it. Some people just don't care about others around them. It happens. All right, these olives are definitely smaller, which I did try and find like the largest black olives I could, but this is what we got. So they are smaller. I don't love the idea of doubling up because that's like weird, but maybe it like looks intentional that they're small little babies, I don't know. Garlic stuffed olives are delicious, especially if you like garlic. I love garlic. I am a vampire. Or wait, do vampires like or hate garlic? I don't know. But yeah, they look fancy. They have like a pimento thing in some of them too, like the piece of pepper. Some people just have zero awareness. Yeah, I do not comprehend. Like, how do you exist? Like, who raised that? Is that a socialization thing, or is it, or not? Like, I don't know. Oh, the black olive looks so tiny. Fuck. I don't have enough green olives to do the whole plate, so I can't just do green olives. No, I don't have enough green, Ben. What olive? Chat says 27% black, 30% green. Oh, that's pretty even split there. 43% said, ew, neither. Black grapes. Well, I don't have that on hand. I do have green grapes, but that's not the vibe. This is supposed to be like cheese and olives, you know. Put 2 black. I could try. Maybe there's just 2. I think it's gonna have to be 2, and then it like make it look intentional, like, oh, they're twins. Yeah, okay, we're doing 2. And then I kind of stack them. Yep, totally done on purpose, guys. And I have enough for doing 2. They look kind of cute. Some are smaller than others, so I can fish out some larger ones. They look like Kalamata olives, yes. So is that not a black olive? Wait, good point. That actually never occurred to me. But I think you're right, because when you ask for black olives on a pizza, they're like really fucking black. And like in that Unico jar where they're super black. But whenever I've bought black olives, like I usually don't buy the ones in the can. I usually buy ones in a glass jar so I can see them. I don't know like why, I just decided to. And they're usually more purple. So I think you're right? That there is a Kalamata Greek olive, and then there's a blacker olive. You can get jumbo black olives. I think it's like, the taste, am I wrong? The taste of the like standard Unico black olives like is not very good. It kind of tastes like canned to me. But the taste of like Greek Kalamata olives, like the purpley ones, like is pretty good. Is that a universally agreed upon statement, or am I just way off and that's my preference? What's the jar say? Kalamata. It does say that and not black. You're correct. I just was referring to them as black. It smells so good. Canned black olives are kind of gross, right? Like that's what I think, but I don't really know like why. I guess I smelled a can of them once growing up and I was like, oh, it smells like can. Kalamata olives taste salty to me. Yeah, these purpley black ones are a little saltier. Okay, we are good. And then we gotta do the thyme. No one else lives here, okay? So relax. I'm gonna put these in the fridge because we be having olives on our salads for the foreseeable future. Okay, now we're gonna decorate with thyme. Actually, let me just clear some space in the fridge. Because I know I'm gonna need to put the charcuterie there. Okay, last step for these guys is a little sprig of thyme. Oh, we need more paper towel. But I think that the little spriggy will elevate it and make it look like it was ordered from a real catering company or something, you know what I mean? Didn't want them to go down the sink. Just ask some friends to smuggle your tea back to Belgium. Don't tell Border. From their CA trip, and oh my God, it's so good, right? Now I have a supply for a full year. There you go. I won't tell the government. It is pretty good. Simply maple breakfast. Isn't the cheese board small for all? Well, there's gonna be another cheese on this, on the more real board. But this is my like, it's so fancy. Oh wow, thyme smells so good. Okay, so at least in the Instagram thing I saw, they just had like a tiny little sprig lying on each piece of cheese. And it just, I think it helps to break up the monotony of the giant chunk. And it just looks kind of fancy. Whether or not the guest chooses to eat that sprig of thyme, I don't know. Like, is it okay to eat just like a tiny piece like that? Probably. But it just takes it to the next level, you know? I am chef, you could trust. I mean, this does look fancier. It's about time I got my Michelin star. Beautiful, stunning, hot new trend. Checkerboard, charcuterie. I mean, it's not really charcuterie, it's a cheese board. This is a cheese and olive board. I need food, we'll go get some. If you want my charcuterie board, my services are, I don't know, $400, $400 minimum. Should I become a caterer? You know what I should do in my alternate timeline life that doesn't exist, but is be a party planner. I feel like I would have fun doing it and I'd probably be good at it. I would be very stressful because it's a lot of project managing. But I just love like coming up with themes and, you know, designing and like decorating. I think it'd be so fun. Who wants me to throw them a party? Simply parties. Parties by Simply. It's one no one will forget. I need like a tagline. Or no one will ever remember, however you look at it. You would find the best holo party decor, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like I'd get like holo streamers and balloons, no matter the event. Like that's all we have, sorry. It's kind of relaxing to be like cutting this time up too. I don't know why. Just like giving it a little haircut. Just a little haircut. So cute. Okay, two more. It smells amazing. Like the combination of the thyme and the olives, you can really smell them. They're like overpowering the cheese. Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, we gotta take a aesthetic picture because this was just part one. Now we have to make the actual charcuterie board. But I will post this in the Discord. Now, I've seen variations of this type of checkerboard where they like do a drizzle of balsamic, like, or oil, olive oil. I don't wanna do that because I think it'll just sit in it for too long. So if I do that at all, I would do it when I'm at my sister's house and I'm putting this out. But I kind of think like you don't need it. So that's why I didn't do that part. There's a spot on the counter. Gotta take an aesthetic picture. The camera's always better when you 2x and then move away. I don't know why. Fucking iPhone. That's why it looks like I'm really far away. But I'm not. That looks so good! Okay, I'll post it in Discord. So that's your way of seeing. So if you go to the Simplylogical Discord server, I will give you a picture right now. Beautiful, stunning. There you go. What shall I caption it? Simply an olive, cheese and chessboard. No, chess and cheese. There you go. So what do you think? I can't pick it up and it'll fall all over the place, but you can kind of see from here. 1 coat black olive? Yeah, it was not a 1 coat black olive. It's more like a nightshade olive if I were to give it a shade name. It looks so good. I also enjoy the smell of thyme. Free thyme. Wow, yummy. I can't wait to eat it. Is that your government name? Laura Johnson? People on here on the internet with their full government name. It's crazy. You gotta be safe out there. You gotta have a name like Polyanarchy or Coolie or else people will know who you are. Or Silly Munchkins for life. That's my favorite name, actually. Don't tell everyone else. The Silly Munchkins for life, that's the name. Okay. We're gonna now move this wonderful cheese plate. So aesthetic. Looks like a serial killer made it. It's perfect for my sister. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. And I'm gonna swap because now I'm gonna grab the meat and the stuff that we're gonna use to build our actual charcuterie board that's not just a cheese platter. Let me grab some of this. And I was gonna cut some cucumber. I'll give you a tour soon. I'll leave the meat in for now because we don't want to pull it all out. I'll do crackers and cut some veggies. So I don't want to overdo it. I think my mistake that I've made in making charcuterie, which I've made several now on stream, I'm like basically an expert of decorating a wooden board. But I always have like too many ingredients and it's too crowded. Like I get like 5 types of meat and 3 types of cheese and 7 types of crackers. And it's just too much. So I'm gonna do 2 green veggies, that's it. I have some cucumber and some green grapes, 3 meats, 1 cheese wheel, like a wheel of brie, because we already have the chunky cheese board. And then a couple like nuts, because my sister's, you know, a nut. And then we're gonna get to what the theme of it is. You'll see, there's like an accoutrement, an appendage, an exhibit, a bibliography extension of the board that will make it very housewarming, theme appropriate. All right, we're washing some grapes. The grapes will kind of go on last, but I just want them prepared, so I'll just leave them there. I need to cut up some cucumber. Oh, Ben's gonna yell at me. I need the other cutting board. Appendage is definitely not a word that goes with charcuterie. Oh, what does it go with? Appendage? I don't know. What is appendage? Yes, wash your produce, especially in the States. You never know, 'cause they don't care about you. Did anyone watch that documentary that I was telling them to? I'm doing moral panic now. It was called like something poison. I don't remember. Food poison? No, it was something else than that. Someone in chat, their relative was in this documentary that I was watching it was about very early days of regulation in the States, like food regulation before the FDA existed. And I mean, like, you could predict what it was. It was basically just one guy, like a food scientist, who was really like, you can't just put those preservatives in milk or greens and expect people not to die. So someone needs to have accountability. So we're not like killing everyone. This is like the 50s or something. And then like Congress didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. Yeah, anyways, there's a lot of resistance to that. But this is like it's like a history lesson basically in the root of, I guess, consumer protectionism in American food, which is very interesting. So if someone has the documentary name, it's something poison, but I can't remember it. That was me. It's called The Poisoner's Handbook. Was it called The Poisoner's Handbook? That doesn't sound familiar to me. Was I watching something else? Eating cucumber while watching you cut it. I love cucumber. And pickles, which is a cucumber. Okay, I'm gonna cut them like rounds because that's what I like. And I like to keep the skin on. I just find it looks fancier. And that's my sister. Very, very fancy, you know? Very fancy. Getting a house. So fancy of her. Yum, cucumbers and dill pickles are my favorite. Me too. I literally chop up 2 giant dill pickles and put it on my salad every night. Ben just sits across the table from me in disgust, but it's true. I do love dill pickles and cucumbers. I'm gonna eat this part. Do you like the crunch? I'm like that girl. I am carrot girl. Terrible. Salt on cucumbers. At that point, I just have a pickle. Dill pickle, garlic dill pickle only. All right, cute little cucumbers. You could put them on your eyes or whatever. Does that even work? Why did we do that? I don't know. We're so weird. My tea's cold because it's not on a hot plate. All right, let's grab my board. Crackers. Crackers first. Then I'll bring out the meat. I'm just trying to minimize the time of meat not in the fridge. Don't want to kill anyone at the party. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. They do put preservatives in like packaged charcuterie meat so it doesn't kill you. But they're regulated, I think, by like Health Canada, which is our version of the FDA. Crackers, salted or unsalted? Good question. So I've got these two, and I thought it would be fun to do like a toast cracker. This one says toast for cheese, because I like the texture in it. It's quinces, pecans, and poppy seeds. What the fuck is a quince? I literally don't know what a quince is. Does anyone know? What is a quince? Quince. Huh. I'll show you this cute little basket. This is from the Fine Cheese Company from Bath, England. Oh my God, it's all the way from England. Look, it looks like it has a little, is a quince a fruit? Huh. It kind of looks like a date or a craisin. I just thought it looked unique and that it would match the board because it has a little bit of like red in it. And then I got, this is my favorite one to put on a board. Learned about these when I did the Halloween charcuterie. This is, oh, sorry, I'm stepping on the timer. This is the charcoal squares crackers, also from the Fine Cheese Company. That's actually from England. Oh shit. I just thought it was like branding. It says the Fine Cheese Company, 29 and 31 Walcott Street, Bath, finecheese.co.uk. It's literally from England. That's crazy. Our Commonwealth friends. We are friends with England, right? You guys love us. You guys still love us, I think. Anyways, black charcoal squares, which kind of looks cool, I think. People are like, ooh, it's a black cracker. So it's literally just a black cracker. The taste is like pretty neutral, which I like, because then you can, you know, do whatever else. That one obviously would taste more. But how do they make it black? Okay, ingredients. Wheat flour. Okay. Butter. Whey powder. Oh my God, is there protein in here? It's crazy. Malted barley flour, sugar, charcoal powder 1%. Okay, so there's charcoal powder to make it black. Sea salt, raising agent, malted barley extract. Contains wheat, milk, and barley, obviously. Yes, the UK is still Canada's friend. Yes, we are friends. Okay, so I'm just gonna maybe just do a little like this, little path, a little stone stepping. It kind of looks like stone steppings. And with charcuterie, you know, since I'm such an expert, I don't really draw it out or have a plan. I just go for it. Isn't it pronounced quince? Maybe, I have no idea. I just work here. Guys, this is my new job. The day someone buys a charcuterie board off me, I'm gonna quit everything else. I'm just kidding. How much would you pay? Let's be honest. For like that cheese checkerboard, pretty sick. Okay, why this is stuck? No, we only need nice shaped ones. I like this one because the texture is so different from the charcoal. You know what I mean? Like we need some compare and contrast vibes. And then I'm kind of rounding them so it looks like they're like flared. I don't know, I'm freeballing it, freestyling. I'm ready to pay. How much? How much would you pay for my charcuterie? All right, we're looking good, looking good. I need some water. I'm learning so much from this stream. Really, what are you learning? Simple soap. I have my card ready to pay, or your husband's card. That's a joke. I actually will only accept payment from women. Sorry. If I see a man's name on a card, it gets declined. What do you want me to do? That's just what the computer does. All right, I'm gonna grab the meat. Oh, you know what else I forgot to bring out? Hold on, before I grab the meat, just so we see what we're working with. I got some mini cocktail pickles. I also fucking love these tiny cocktail pickles. The mini crunchy gherkins, not a merkin, a gherkin. I have some honey mustard that I'm gonna put in a little cup, so, because this jar is too big. I have some rosewood hot honey in a cute little jar that I bought just because it was a cute little jar and it would fit on the board. I have some cheese, or that's not cheese, it says cheese board mix. I have some like nut mix that I can use to garnish the sides, and I have some dried apricots, which I think looks really pretty with the color on the board. So those are just some like extra little things, and then I got the cucumber and the green grapes. See, this is a lot, and I said I'm not gonna do too much. She's always doing this. Okay, I'm gonna BRB for 1 second. You behave. I'm gonna run an ad, and then I'll come back with the meat. And we're back, but off camera. What'd you guys do? Did you behave? Okay. Let's bring this guy out. We're back. What ad you get? You wanted a HOLO Taco ad, but only your daughter gets it. Maybe you don't need a HOLO Taco ad because you're already a customer. So we shouldn't waste an ad on you. Because technically, thank you Mountain High, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang. That reminds me, Menchie Gang is on Monday. We're doing a Menchie Gang Monday. We're gonna try it out this Monday. That's in 2 days. So not tomorrow, tomorrow Sunday. Menchie Gang Monday will be at 5 p.m. Eastern. It's already populated on the members page. What was I literally in the middle of saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, fun fact about ad delivery, if anyone cares about this lore. When HOLO Taco, for example, pays for an ad, like it gets delivered to you and you see it, if you're already a customer and you're already being converted, is the word, through other means, just by like, you're just on our website or Instagram, we get charged for you seeing that ad, but you didn't click through and buy from that ad because you didn't need to, because like you already know, like you know the deal, the game. So it is kind of like wasting money. That is we actually waste money on sort of accidentally delivering ads to people who are already in the know and already interested in buying HOLO Taco. Do you know what I mean? So when someone in the community is like, I need a HOLO Taco ad, If you get them, we lose money. Do you understand? I know it's fun because I want to get them too. And sometimes I do get a Holo Taco ad and I'm like, yay, like it's fun, it's rewarding. It's like, I know her, you know what I mean? But then I think to myself, I'm like, wait, that's not good. The algorithm should not be giving me this ad because I'm already a customer, it should know. Yeah, I mean, it's not that simple. You can't just like easily exclude people like that, but that's what happens. Fun fact. Interesting, yeah. Uh-oh, I get Holo Taco ads on Instagram every day. I interact with every single one. So interacting is actually bad. Fun fact. Because if you click through and your click-through doesn't result in a conversion, it will count that as like a non-successful ad conversion. So our conversion rate for that marketing thing anyways gets lower. I mean, you can like it and comment on it, then if we're just checking our like engagement rates, like that's good. But ultimately, it knows you didn't purchase as a result of that, so it thinks that that's bad. Do you know what I mean? So interacting itself isn't bad, but it depends what metric we're looking at. It seems like a scam. Well, it's not a scam, it's just like it makes sense because it's trying to measure if it's an ad marketing, sorry, I'm not talking about social media like our posts that Holo Taco just posts on Instagram. That's just to be clear. I mean like when you see an ad that is, like it will say ad, and it's not just Holo Taco posting the post that everyone else can see. It's like unique to you, or you see it on like a Google ad or something. That is an ad delivery through a marketing thing. And if you interact with it somehow, and don't buy, it just counts it as like a non-conversion, right? So if, yeah, it's technically making it not successful. Anyways, like it's not a scam, it's just how else are they supposed to measure success when the goal is to convert a viewer of the ad? Like, is the ad working so much so that someone clicked through and then checked out, right? So that's just trying to measure performance. I don't see that as a scam. But I hear what you're saying, but like that's just how it works. Marketing. I've never gotten a Holo Taco ad. Is it because I live in Sweden? Maybe. I'm aware that paying for ad delivery in other countries is a lot more costly, and the return on investment, the conversion rate, is likely to be a lot lower just because it's harder to convince an international customer to purchase, right? Like for obvious reasons, the economy and the exchange rate or whatever. So sometimes like we may not put as much ad spend on that because it's just more of a loss, you know? So yeah, sometimes it's regional, but there's also like algorithms that just kind of like decide what to do more in. In which countries is Holo Taco available? Like we ship to over 70 countries. We ship and will, you know, service a lot of countries, but that doesn't mean there's ads running in all of them. Does that make sense? Okay, we're literally so distracted. Guys, this is a red wine sausage. Like, how cool is this? Look how French that picture is, and there's like French lips. This is Rosette de Lyon, vin rouge, red wine, saucisson séché fait à la main avec amour. Dry sausage made by hand with love. Made by hand. Also, there's a Health Canada warning on it that says high in sodium. So here in Canada, we have warnings. Whenever you see like this magnifying glass, it looks like a Holo Taco detective glass. How funny. There's a magnifying glass with like a warning that has a minimum like font style or font type size. And it's like Health Canada. It says Santé Canada, Health Canada, and it'll tell you what the product is high in. This is like high in sodium. Well, yeah, because it's like salty sausage. But sometimes it's like sugar, trans fat, whatever. So we have these markings on like all of our food where it applies. Okay, look how cool this is. I love when the sausage have like a fun flavor infused with it, like it's garlic or whatever. I thought red wine would be nice for my sister, because she's a big wine head. She whines so much, especially as a baby. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. Just probably gonna whine when I bring the charcuterie. She'll be, why do you make more? Are you telling me this is a handmade sausage? I don't know, is that how that works? Like, I guess so. These are kitchen scissors. Mexico does that too. Why is Simply making charcuterie for her sister? Because she's having a housewarming party because she got a house. So I told her I would make a charcuterie board. Yes, this is the same knife that cut cheese and cucumber, but I don't think that matters. Do you know what it's like to pick at charcuterie? Like, everyone's just picking at shit, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, I've gotten advice, feedback from previous salami choppage, and people have told me that I always cut them too thick. So I'm gonna cut them a little bit thinner, unlike the cheese, which is super thick. This smells so good, like red wine. I do love a fancy salami. Remember when I got the black salami? I still think about it. For Halloween, we did a black charcuterie board with like red accents. And there was a black truffle salami that I was able to find at some like cute little shop. And I've not seen it there since. So maybe it's like a seasonal thing and they'll bring it back closer to Halloween. But like, that's pretty sick. And it tasted like truffles, which maybe you love or you hate, but I think it's kind of fun and fancy to have stuff like that. Okay, that's probably enough. I don't want to overdo it. But I figure I could just, actually, we'll see. I have even more meat in the fridge though, so it's probably enough of these guys. Can we get a taste test? Okay, let me try this. This is the red wine Rosette de Lyon salami. Oh, that's good. I love a salty salami, just like a salty olive. When it makes your like mouth kind of pucker. It's very good. It doesn't taste like, oh my God, I'm drunk, red wine. It's subtle, just a little, but I like that. Ignore the people's opinions that aren't gonna be there. That's all of chat, except Ben, and maybe someone else. Is Sophia here? Why are you guys using her face, just for fun? Oh, goth charcuterie, yeah. Hello, do you know if HOLO Taco has actually received at least one order from each of the eligible countries? If HOLO Taco has received from the country? Or do you mean has HOLO Taco shipped? So I don't understand the question. Eligible to ship? What business are you in? What question is this? I don't know. We shipped to over 70 countries. There's a list on the website. And if your country's not there, it's probably because your government doesn't want to allow nail polish in. Some of them literally have it as an exclusion or make it extremely difficult. And if it's not that, then it might be like a rural shipping courier thing. That's less likely the case. Received a customer order? Well, we don't get customer orders. What do you mean? Like if there's a return? You can't, do not ship things to HOLO Taco, guys. That's not how our warehouse works. So what? Have you gotten an order? Oh, sorry. Okay, now I understand the question. Has HOLO Taco gotten an order from a customer in all 70 countries? That's a good question. Honestly, probably not. There's some countries, like when I get the business deck that has, you know, like what countries the top order or represents the highest proportion, like it's always America, and then it goes Canada and then parts of Europe and Australia. But yeah, like sometimes I'll be like, insert country X, and there's like one order. So you're probably right that there are 0 from some countries, yeah. But like, that's not really on my list of things I need to analyze, you know what I mean? However, if there's consistently 0 orders from some countries, then we might not continue doing paperwork to ship there and just take it off. That's what I would assume. If there is a paperwork and a cost required with shipping to the country, which depends on the country. I'm totally aware that is a thing for some, and it's changing. Who knows? That's not my job. I can't keep up with that shit. But that is an interesting question. That one order is me from Bulgaria. Yeah, maybe. All right. Okay, we got to start decorating. So I have this cheese. So that's not cheese, that's meat. Let me grab my other meats. So I have this. And then while we're planning out the board, grapes can just be garnished, but I don't want us to forget, I have these little cups, these golden cups. They've been washed, and I have some like golden cutlery that's specifically like for charcuterie boards. And I'm like, this is perfect. So I can put honey mustard, and then I was thinking like hummus in the other one. And then I have hot honey that I could like kind of put somewhere else too, like maybe in here. And then I have the brie cheese wheel, which should definitely go in the middle. So it's not exactly symmetrical, but that's fine. This hole makes it not symmetrical anyways. So I'm just kind of putting these here as a placeholder, and I'm gonna pretend that this is the cheese. There's a cheese wheel that will go in the middle, just to keep myself in check for how much room I have, which is not much. Again, I tried to get a bigger board, but he didn't sell anything bigger. I kind of don't need this salami because I feel like the red wine salami is just better than this one. So I'll only open that if I feel I need to, but I got prosciutto, which I love prosciutto, and I know my sister likes prosciutto. It's so good. And then you kind of like roll that up so it looks fancy. Place one of the cups in the hole. Does it fit? Oh my God, it's the perfect fit. But then, so the hole is actually great. Good thinking, Joseph, okay? Because then that's how you can pick it up and like hold it. So maybe I could do that after, but like you kind of need that hole, you know what I mean? So I don't wanna keep that there. Once it's on the table and it's set at my sister's, I could. Okay, hold on, I need to get this out correctly. We don't want to rip the prosciutto now, do we? Just drill another hole in the super fancy board. Do I look like a carpenter? No, I am Martha Stewart. Prosciutto Italiano, Italian ham, aged 14 to 16 months. That's over a year. It's a long time. I do have 2 of them if I need to. They're very stuck together, oh my God. No, it broke, fuck. How do you not break these? That's crazy. Uh-oh. Okay, there. Nope, it broke again. No shit. It's just like one giant lump that I put on the board. I think when I roll it, it'll like disguise the pieces, you know what I mean? So it's fine. If it's a little bit ripped when it's rolled, rip and roll. I'm getting hungry, honestly, me too. I mean, I already ate, but she will need to eat again, this board. This is literally, I will be having girl dinner with this board later. Yeah, these are not ripping very cleanly. This is very disappointing. Italian ham? But I'll kind of have to make it work. I can save her. There just might be different little pieces. Like, they literally just all fell apart. I can make paper mache with this. You know what I did see in my charcuterie research was this terrifying, like, skull, like a head. It almost looked like a paper mache head, and then there was a bunch of prosciutto, like, stuck on top of it to make it look like the muscles underneath your skin. It looked like, yeah, I'm sure you can picture that. Anyways, it was for Halloween, I think. It fucking better be for Halloween. But it was terrifying. I'm like, wait, should I make that for my sister? Okay, so I'm just gonna roll them, and then they look much better like this, yeah. Because, like, what the fuck is this? Looks like whenever I do laundry, it's just all over the place. Like, what is this? I'm getting hungry for salami and prosciutto. The saltiness is delicious.
You wash your hands?
Yes, I'm gonna punch someone in the face. Like, I will punch Chad in the face. And I know I say no violence, but I will do it. Do you want to try red wine salami, Ben? You don't like that one? Because you're not a real girly. You don't have girl dinner. You don't get it.
I'm a fake girly, not a real girly.
Yeah, fake girly. You're literally just a boy. That's it.
I'm actually a transformer.
Oh my god. Can I have your credit card?
You said, okay, you told the story wrong.
No.
I told him it
was
your card.
Yeah.
He made a joke like, haha, the man's paying.
Yeah.
And I literally said, no, it's hers.
But
I just stopped talking.
But I don't think he like heard you or cared. Like, that's why I forgot that part of the story.
He making what he thought was a harmless joke, but it's not. I don't know, man. Like, don't you know if your customers are younger women not to make jokes like that?
He does not know that. I'm like, do you want my business?
Hey, he seemed like a nice
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. He's someone's grandfather, and I'm sure they roll their eyes at him too. You know what I mean?
You're gonna dry out the cheese. You can't just put it in the fridge without it being sealed.
Oh, well, can you seal it?
Where's the big? Do we have the really big ones?
There's some in there. Yeah, you use that. Okay, let's go in there. There's more. He's freaking out at my cheese plate. Look down. It's right. There's not in a drawer. It's by the tea, at the bottom. It's open. Open cabinet. It's not in a drawer. I hear you opening drawers. No, other side. Look at the very bottom. They're right there. You don't need to open anything. It's within sight. Did you find it? Yeah, there you go. Does he live here? He doesn't know where anything is. Anyone else's partner, like, he never knows where anything is. And it's not because I'm the woman. I'm just like, did you not learn this? We've been here for 2 years.
I buy everything, you put it away.
But just pay attention the next time you go get something, and then like remember where it is. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna put these little cutesy rollies. See, they're like little rolled. Be careful with my cheese plate, Ben. And then let's put these ones over here. And I do like to stack them kind of on top of each other like stairs, because I find that gives you more surface area. Like I'm surface maxing by making a staircase. And if a guest like takes one from the middle, I'm gonna slap them. Be like, that's not how you do it. You gotta take it from the end of the staircase.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. And then I can staircase the cucumbers too. Yeah.
Do you have any jamon on this board?
Sorry, what word?
Spanish jamon.
Hummus?
Jamon.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's like ham, but with a J, but the Spanish way.
No. Can you get me the wheel of brie? The wheel of fortune.
Wheel of brie.
Look, I'm staircasing cucumbers now, because I think it's working. It's working. Don't question the method. Yeah. Do you mind opening it? It'd be easier at this, so you don't have to. Thank you. Okay, so we have black charcoal, honey. The honey I'm gonna keep sealed, but I have these really cute. I just wanna show you. Look what came in the charcuterie set, like a little, like real honey dipping stick. And this is rosewood hot honey, which I thought would be so fun to like, then I'll put this stick in and you can like put it on your charcuterie. Whether or not people do that, I don't know, but like, you know, the thought is there. All right, give me that, because I gotta start building it. And while you're here, since you volunteered to be an assistant, can you open this? And also the jar of pickles.
The man has to open the jar of pickles.
Well, my hands are dirty and I don't want to get yelled at again.
I can put it right
Okay, just put it right here. Yeah. So I will kind of knife into it once, just so it's presenting itself, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you don't mind opening those two jars.
Have you ever seen that Andrew Wilson? Do you know who Andrew Wilson is?
No,
Big misogynist loser.
that's why I don't know him.
He like interviews like young women on the internet and makes fun of them for being like stupid.
Are they
That's his
aware that's
shtick.
what he's doing, or no?
They invite young women who do like OnlyFans on, and then he makes fun of them, and it's gross. Anyway, he recently debated Candace Owens about Charlie. Anyway, he was making fun of a girl and be like, "You can't open this jar of pickles. You need men to be strong." And then
So not true.
And then they hand the pickle jar back to him, and he just can't open it, and he's just struggling. It's really
Well,
funny.
sometimes jars of pickles are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say what this was. This was a triple crème de Charlevoix, laiterie Charlevoix pâté molle, and it's literally not in English. So I think that means cheese. Is that goat cheese? Triple cream Charlevoix, I guess that's a location. Pâté molle, soft cheese. But it doesn't specify if it's goat, so I don't think it's goat. I just think it's a soft cheese. But I will rotate it that way so you can see. And then I'm gonna add like a knife so people can cut it themselves. Maybe I'll pre-cut a few, but that's what I'm thinking. Do you mind opening this and this too while you're there? Wait, you didn't open the jar of pickles.
It's open.
No, it's not. There you go. Yeah, like take the lid off, yeah.
It was leaking. Brine is close to the surface.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some fancy honey mustard. Ooh, I love honey mustard. And I'm gonna put it in this little cup, because this is way too big. Ooh, that looks beautiful.
Do you have room for the third meat?
Yep, or that one I may not end up using. Simply, I've been something.
Should if you can.
I've been making air fryer shrimp since I saw you make it. Fire girl, that's amazing. I love that, thank you. See, I'm a cooking influencer now. All right, now these tiny pickles, I ideally would like have a giant bowl because I love eating pickles and I would eat this in 2 seconds, but it's for the vibes. So I'm gonna put some tiny pickles in this tiny bowl.
Probably drain. Or actually, whatever.
Yeah, I could drain them a little bit, but
So they're not just swimming.
yeah. But they're not going on the board. They're going in this tiny cup. So that there's enough pickles for like 5 people. Mine. Can you, the music?
Yeah.
I have to go back to, I love these pickles. And then just click that. And then, yeah, and then OBS, yeah, thank you. What are pickle vibes? Delicious. I fucking love these tiny pickles. Okay. Get in this tiny gold cup. There. A cute little cup of pickles that'll If this was me, I would just like take the shot of all of them at once. But I could bring, I think what I'll do is some of the stuff I'm gonna bring so I can restock. We love a good restock.
Yeah.
We love it when things restock, right?
I mean, it looks very beautiful, but
I'm not even done. But what? What do you mean but?
Well, just it would be nice to have more stuff on it.
Well, I'm not done. What, do you think I'm gonna leave that empty?
It's getting crowded. Wish we had a bigger board.
Can you open that? Because I think I do want to do those salamis right there. But the things I have left is like grapes, which whatever. I'll just kind of like throw that on the side. And those two things. So I have some dried apricots and I have some nuts, which I like to kind of organize, you know, just like throw in the corners. And then it's gonna be what makes this a housewarming party theme. We're doing that next. That's what's over there.
Oh yeah, they come in strips. Oh, you can just put strips on them.
Yeah, this one's uneven though. It doesn't really curve, like I kind of have to go like this.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then what happens is everyone, they're stuck. So they can't
You
like,
need to pre-peel.
so the guest will be like, why do I have 17 salamis?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Actually, it's kind of cute if I do this. Yeah, then they're a little bit raised. It's like a fort.
When the meat's touching.
Yeah, what do you think a charcuterie board is? Okay, so now let's take some grapes. Just like a cute little grape thing. Figure out where to put.
Myself lunch, or are you gonna yell at me for me?
No, just don't make it right here. Duh. Guests can have a hunk of salami, yeah, and a hunk of cheese. Don't forget the cheese board. Okay, evenly spaced grapes, 1, 2, 3, beautiful. How are the grapes today? Pretty good. Pretty grapey. And then, what else?
Jen, is this dinner?
This is literally girl dinner. You cannot partake. I honestly think I could put more meat here yeah, let's do that. There's no shortage of meat. So let's do more meat and then I will fill with apricots and nuts, like a couple crevices. Yeah. All right. Les apricots just brings like some nice orange color because it's fall and the leaves are changing and we're going back to school and you gotta get your textbooks. Did you get your textbooks yet? One thing I didn't think through is I need like a way for the nuts to not fall off. So I might have to go like this and then put the nuts inside. Yeah, give them a little like fortress. No, so this is like mixed nuts, but I kind of think it's pretty. It has like pistachios, craisins, walnuts, almonds, whatever. Cashews. There, see? Stunning. Walnuts always look like brains to me. It's kind of a weird one. You know what I mean? Does anyone know what I mean? Oops. Just put a little spoon in there. I've already read one of my books before class started. You're cheating! Actually, this was the perfect plan to protect the nuts. Keep them in the center of the fortress, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that they don't fall off, they don't roll around. There. This is so perfect! Who am I? I hate when nuts fall off, right? No nuts will be falling off this wagon. Okay, and then we put some more over here because I have space. There's gonna be some like, you know, rejuging, I'm sure, once I get there, but I'm at least trying to make this for content right now. Let me just run this to the end. Yeah, beautiful. Almond on the loose. And then a couple more of these. The nuts need a barrier, so they're protected by the salami. Salami's on guard. Stand on guard for the nuts. So, to finish off the board, I have a couple cute little things that came with like a charcuterie set. So I have this tiny little gold spoon, which would go in the mustard. So people could just like, you know, have a spoonful. I have these little tongs. So if you don't want to be nasty, you can like pick it up and put it on your plate. I hope my sister has plates. I didn't think about that. But like the tongs I could like leave on the side. And then I have this knife, which I'm envisioning people would like cut a piece. But to make sure that people understand, that's what the knife is for. You kind of like pre-cut like 1 or 2 slices, just so it's obvious what to do, you know what I mean? Like you need to set an example or else people would be like, I don't know what to do. So I would leave the knife in the middle, like just stabbed like this, perfect. And I think this completes the board portion. And now I'm gonna move to the what makes this a housewarming play board. But I'm just gonna do a little, let me wash my hands and do a little bit of cleanup. Oh, I need to refill this. Or the dish one anyways, yeah. And I gotta get a picture in case everything gets ruined in transit. No, we have a plan for how to transport it. Like we have a baking tray, like an oven tray that this fits in and it has a lip. So it actually works out pretty well, so. And she's not that far. Ottawa's very small. We're all neighbors. All right, we're just cleaning up to take a picture. See, I'm glad that there is a hole in this side of this board because then it's easier to pick up. Cucumber. Phase 1. Actually, we already did phase 1. This is phase 2. This is a 3-phase. No, actually 4. I forgot the dessert. But that's easy. It looks beautiful. I'm too short. No, that was not aligned at all. All right, Discord, let's get you this picture. Phase 2, charcuterie. Oops, where's the picture there? Phase 2 charcuterie has been posted in Simply React. Wait, did my other one not post? Oh no, it did post. It posted twice. Is that just me? Hold on. Why am I seeing my own post twice? I don't know. Who knows? Okay. What do you think? Would you eat it? I think it looks good. I think I have a career in this. The next phase is to make this an official housewarming charcuterie. We're gonna make it have a little bit more personality. There's a twist because I found this cute little house basket. It's like House on the Prairie style. But I was like, what if it becomes kind of the centerpiece behind the charcuterie board? Okay, so picture this. You're at my sister's house. This is the table. Looks edible, looks delicious. And then there's this cute little house that's like a wicker basket that I think like normal people would put like buns, like hot cross buns or like, I don't know, some type of like bread, right? For like bread. That's what I assume this is for. But I figured, you know, since, you know, you're buying a house, you know, it's a lot of money, the mortgage. I thought maybe we could give her some money and put it in her house to represent, you know, the cost of living with chocolate. This is edible money, yes. Now, the other connection to this in our family is when we got smart enough and old enough during Easter to like ask for money instead of candy and chocolate. My dad tried to play a prank on us once, so he got chocolate covered money, which I don't know if this is a thing in America. You guys let me know, because you guys don't have loonies and toonies, which is what we call our change. But he once bought chocolate coins and put them around the house instead of money. And we were like, no, we wanted like coins. This is chocolate money. Is this a thing in America? You guys let me know, because it is here. Like, you could go to Bulk Barn, which is like literally a warehouse of candy for cheap, and buy these. And these are Canadian toonies, so that's our $2 coin. Or it represents a $2 coin. It's a bit bigger than the actual coin is. And these are chocolate loonies that represent our $1 coin. And I'll open one up just to show you. The OG chocolate coins, yes, I've had them before. Okay, so Americans are aware, because this is a thing that people, like as a joke, would just give to each other. So when I peel off the wrapper, it's just a piece of chocolate. It's honestly like not that good of a chocolate. It's like Easter chocolate candy that's just in the regular foil wrapper that has no branding type of chocolate. Like, it's not Cadbury or anything, it's just whatever. So I'm gonna fill her house with chocolate money to represent having a mortgage. But just in case I don't have enough, I also have these millennial candies, Ring Pops, Chupa Chups, like the, you know, the suckers, and Popeye's fake cigarettes. So I thought I could put a couple of those at the bottom of the house just to raise it up a little bit. And then if the guests discover these like millennial snacks at the bottom, like that's so fun. Right? So it's not just like fancy charcuterie, Martha Stewart. Now we're going chaos mode. So, okay, I put some candy at the bottom just to, you know, that's like the foundation of the house. And now we throw in the money. So stupid. A Chupa Chup? Yeah, how do you say these? Chubba Chub? Chupa Chups? I don't know how you would pronounce them. Yeah, treasure. There's treasure in the house. Okay, that was the perfect amount, and yes, I did need to add stuff underneath. And then you can close the house and open it. So I'll display it like this and people can just like grab some chocolate candy, and if they discover the other stuff underneath. Actually, you know what would be funnier is if I garnish it with some lollipops kind of sticking out. Yeah, I think that's funny. Maybe let's just make sure some toonies are visible. Yeah. I grew up with those. Yeah, like these suckers. Beautiful. Okay. Happy housewarming. And now, like, it's just more fun. It's not just fancy food, you know. We've got this kind of joke going on. Now phase 4, this was phase 3. That was pretty quick. But the basket is so cute, right? And then you can just go like this. Oops. It's not the best with nails. And then I could carry it around like, what's in your house? What's in my bag that's shaped like a house? I love this, right? It's perfect. I'll open it so we can make sure we see everything together. But let me grab the last plate to create. Jen needs the money. Yeah, exactly. That's what this is for. Like, Jen, it's you know, it's for the expenses. Phase 4, yeah, I know, it's crazy out here. Don't forget your cheese board in the fridge. Well, we're not leaving yet, going later. But this will be phase 4. This is the dessert side. Because remember, we have our cheese board in the same black plate. So what I'll do is I'll have the dessert board on one side, because the square kind of is a similar width as the cheese board. And then I'll have the other one there. And then I'll have this kind of behind it. So it's like a whole scene. It's like a nativity scene, but for housewarming. Is that what that's called? I think that's the word. Will the board fit in the fridge? Yeah. I already moved stuff around. Okay, so I bought these fancy looking chocolates because I definitely was not capable of making them. But like, look how beautiful these are. They have like colors on them. It looks like drips of paint, kind of like abstract chocolates. And then I got more traditional looking truffles, and then these cute little, like, they almost look like oat or like pecan clusters. And I thought I could make like a little tray of them. And then also an espresso martini chocolate bar, because I kind of want to cut that up and decorate. So what I'm gonna do is actually just move these. Actually, Ben, do you mind just opening all these so I don't have to? And then I just wanna, yeah, because I'm gonna put them on this tray thing. And I'm gonna chop up the chocolate on another cutting board. We're running out of cutting boards in this kitchen. I'll use this one. Okay, I found a chocolate bar that's espresso martini flavor. My sister loves espresso martinis. She better make one for me after all this. It's funny, some of her friends got her like the Nespresso pod thing that makes espresso so she could make espresso martinis, like as her housewarming gift. I was like, that's I see what you're doing. That's a good play. Now I intentionally want to chop this up like randomly. Like, I don't want the clean little squares because I think it just looks cooler if it's like asymmetrical. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like this, like, yeah. Like, it's artisanal, it's a mess on purpose. Yeah. Because those chocolates that we got are very deliberate and beautiful and symmetrical, that I think the contrast of chocolate like this will look better. So I'm gonna use that to create like a stripe. Oh, this smells so good. Oh, so good. What time is it? Yeah. Okay. So these truffles come in little, you know, skirts. I'm gonna leave them in their skirt. This is some big brain charcuterie. Oh yeah, that's me, big brain.
I like big brains,
I'm gonna have to bring the cheese board out temporarily just to show the whole set so I can get a picture. This is literally perfect. It fits. How did I didn't even measure. When I bought them, I just decided, I'm like, yeah, that'll work, it's fine. But no, it's literally the perfect length. It's crazy. So let's put that kind of in.
Man didn't buy it for you.
No, I bought them myself with my money, and even though it's a joint account, so it's really not mine. I'm just kidding.
You done with this meat?
Yes, if you don't mind putting that back, and those grapes can go back in the fridge. These are so crazy, like these chocolates that have like paint chips on them. Like what even are they?
That's a good local company. Stoops.
Like good job, Anna, I think is her name. What does it say? Anna Stube. Box of 6 truffles. Beautiful, stunning. Actually, let's put this in the middle. Yeah, it's right there. This is easy to move over because they're wearing skirts. And then these little things, how are these defined? It just says chocolates, but they're clearly like, there's a bit of a chocolate base, but it's clearly like coconut and like some type of like glaze to make it kind of sticky. I don't know. It kind of looks like oats and coconut and maybe some nuts with like a chocolate base, but it looks pretty. I just thought it was like a nice accent, so it's not just chocolate. It's also got a little bit of fall colors, you know? Right? It's like perfect too, to create the line.
I dig it.
So these are recycling. Okay. And then I have my like addition, because this wasn't gonna be enough. I think I need another chocolate bar though. Can I steal like just something else?
How much we have mint?
I need a full bar of something. So what do the 100% cocoa will kill people. So I could do, oh, can I do this? Oh no, it's not enough. I think I have to do mint. It's either mint or 90% cocoa. That'll kill people.
There's 100%.
Oh, shit. No, that people will take it and die. Like you can't just serve that to someone. I'm doing the mint.
Special edition.
I think like it's kind of crazy to do to guests who weren't necessarily expecting that. You can't just put 100% cocoa. The mint is safer. What? Why do you have? Where is it? There's no date. That means it's fine. It's 2027. You're crazy. Always. Okay. Because I'm going to do one line there, one line there.
What about this?
Yeah, that's going to go here. So these will fill up this side. And it's intentionally asymmetrical. Just making sure you understand my vision. You can see my vision.
See the music. The only thing I don't understand is the knife just sticking.
Well, it's so people understand that's for the knife, not for stabbing the other guests, you know? You gotta make it obvious, I find, with people. Okay. Perfect. Perfect! Oh, it's right here. It's like, where did I put that? Anna Steuben is a 1-star Michelin restaurant in Italy. Wait, no, that's good. 1-star Michelin.
Not 1 star on Google.
Not 1 star, yeah. Ooh, This smells so good. Oh, when the Lindt Intense Mint, one of the best chocolate bars you could buy. Sorry, Cadbury. Lindt Intense Mint is so delicious. It's like super like dark chocolate too, but it's so good. Okay, and these are like perfect squares that I'm ruining on purpose because I just think it looks better. And then people are more likely to pick up a piece because they're like, oh, I don't want a full square, but then they eat like 7 of the small pieces that are like 3 squares. But psychologically it helps. See, that's not gonna help me for my cheese board because psychologically it's a large piece of cheese. Oh.
I think if you fill that up, maybe you could bring this as replenishment.
Oh, I see what you're saying because I don't know if this will fill it up, but I will try. We might need to supplement with your 90% cocoa and then a couple people will get that and be like, you're trying to kill me. And I go, Jen's liable to her house. I agree, one of my faves, I also like the orange. If we had, because sometimes we have the orange one, I would have put the orange one in here because I think that kind of works with like the fall vibes, but yeah, whatever's in the drawer.
100% orange. Or no?
I don't know, whatever.
There's an intense orange.
There is an intense orange one, yeah, the Lindt one. If I'm choosing, I prefer mint. Like I love dark mint chocolate.
Although when you're not expecting it, mint's a little weird, right?
They're not expecting any of this. My chef skills. They're not expecting that. Well, if they don't like this, they can go in the kids' box of like fucking suckers and shitty chocolate. Because it's funny, okay? You gotta do it for the joke.
For the meme?
Yeah. Okay, this does fill up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, chef.
That's me, I'm a chef. All right, so if I could get your assistance, sous chef, could I get the cheese board back just so I can do a final presentation? Hold up. Because what's gonna happen is, that's right, you know what to do.
You want it out of the back?
Yeah, because then I'll do like a pan.
Thyme is falling off.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that. Isn't this so cute? I will start selling charcuterie boards on holotaco.com. It's a new category for us. Let's see how it'll do. All right, there she is. Look at this, my 4-part charcuterie board for my sister. Oh my God. How are we gonna bring this to her? But this will be like an epic housewarming board, I think. Like people seeing this, they have the main charcuterie, you know, you got your meat, your cheese, your nuts, whatever, random cucumbers. But then you have this like very aesthetic, high class, olive and chunky cheese board. And then if you want desserts, you've got fresh cut chocolate and truffles, obviously made those, you know, days ago. And then if you're like, oh, I'm a child, or I'm mentally still a child, you know, and I don't want adult responsibilities. You can go inside the house, grab yourself a sucker, and some money to pay the mortgage. There you go.
You should take this right to the bank.
Jen's gonna be like, why? And I'll be like, I'm just trying to help. She's gonna love it, yeah. Is she gonna love it?
Yeah.
She's gonna love it. Okay, let me do a picture. This cheese, what? You're not gonna eat it because it's so big?
I don't think anyone's gonna grab like a quarter pound of cheese.
I don't see why not. I don't understand what the problem is, Ben. Okay, we're gonna take pictures of all parts. Oh yeah, will you come do a tour? You gotta come to the house. Knock, knock, who's there? Welcome to my house. We've got edible money. Not edible nail polish yet, but edible money. Chat, what are you picking up first? Make sure to use tongs. Delicious. And also easy to move, right? Because I can just go like this. Smart. We're a girly with a brain. Jen better be watching live. She's probably not because she's getting ready for this. This is coming. I don't think she knows how big this is. But Jen, you better be ready. You better be grateful. Because we have slaved for hours. Okay, I'm gonna take a video too. Wow. Charcuterie. Inside, here, wait, I gotta get from this angle. I should get a clear picture of the money too for you guys so you could see, because it really tries to be a replica of like Canadian loonies and toonies. So it says like Canada dollar on it. I'm hungry and I just ate. I'm so hungry. There's a lot of willpower stopping me from just demolishing this board, but I'll wait until I'm there with the guests and then I'm one of the guests. All right. Thank you everyone for joining me. I will update you on Snapchat with how the guests are enjoying this by this evening. What I'll do is I'll take like a before and after, like on Snapchat. I'll do it like live, and I'll maybe keep updates on like how demolished the board is getting, or if anyone is touching this cheese at all. Because I think we need to know, is anyone gonna eat this cheese? Or is everyone just gonna eat the chocolate money? No, I predict the chocolate money will not be eaten at all. I think the desserts are gonna go quick. The meat's gonna go quick. There's still gonna be cheese on the wheel because no one wants to finish the wheel. You know, I don't wanna be the person to take the last portion of cheese. This one is gonna be tricky, so we're gonna see. Simply tell us what's on your nails, please. I can't. They're literally all mix mash of prototypes. There's a charcuterie spread of prototypes that are not coming out in 2026 on both of my hands. She be testing, she be working. Thank you, Mountain High. Again, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang, Menchie Gang. I will see Menchie Gang on Monday. Day change. It's a Menchie Gang Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern for our extra bonus live stream. I'll tell you about my sister's party. How about that? All right. Thank you to the wonderful mods, the cats, dogs. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me in the kitchen. No stream next Saturday or Wednesday. Sorry, I said that backwards. There is no stream on Wednesday or Saturday, but I'm gonna do a makeup stream on Thursday. So in the middle, the day after I normally stream. I just have like a discombobulated week next week. So can't do Wednesday or Saturday. I know. But I'm gonna do Thursday as a low-key gaming stream, and then I'll be back the following week. All right. So hope you learned something. Comment in the comments if you're watching this on VOD if you learned anything new today. I would love to know when I start my career as a charcuterie board builder and how much you would pay for my boards. Cause like this is like at least $400, right? All right, thanks so much for watching and I'll see y'all later, bye.